Hey, what's going on, guys? Crawford here, and in this video we're going to talk about Amazon affiliate marketing. So in a lot of the Amazon affiliate marketing tutorials that I see on YouTube, it's a lot of like bland, generic advice, and I used to do a lot of Amazon back in the day. Now I do a lot of it typically now like how most people talk about, which is basically recommending the actual tools and things I use in my videos and inside of my products, and sometimes on my website when I use, like, say, I don't know, example, like this is not a camera, but say I got a new camera, I'll link to what camera I got. The problem with this is that, doing this, if you're actually looking to make a full-time income, it's going to be very hard unless you have a massive channel, unless you have a massive influence, and you've been doing this for years. It takes a lot of Amazon affiliate commissions to add up. Now, what I like about Amazon is the fact that once you link to things, people go and buy other stuff. Like for me, I spend ridiculous amounts of money on Amazon. And in fact, a lot of times when I buy my camera equipment, I do buy it through people that link out to Amazon. If I watch their tutorial, I personally want to buy it through their link to make sure they get paid. However, I'm going to show you two different methods, which is, the normal one, which, if you have the money or you have the ability to do this, then it's a great way to do it. I'm going to show you my recommended method, which if, for instance, you don't want to be on video, which I know a lot of people don't, it's how I would do it. It's how I used to do Amazon affiliate marketing back when I first started. I always talk about how, for example, I've been in over 150 different niches and created hundreds and hundreds of websites. And this is the stuff I did in the beginning, because in the beginning, video was terrifying to me. It's not something that I wanted to do. I wanted no part of it. Then I'm also going to show you in the third step, how you can combine both of these if you actually are willing to do video. With that being said, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button below, smash that notification bell so you know when I drop new videos. And if you have any questions, comment below and I'll engage with you in the comments. So method number one is what most people that I see on YouTube are teaching, and it's a great way to go about, but the problem I see with this is that most people don't have the money to actually build this into a full-time business. Example, like you could say, for instance, these Bose quiet headphones. These are around, I think, $300. And you could recommend these. Like if you got them, you could shoot a video, put it on a stand, show what you like about it, talk about the pros and the cons. And if you look at that, here's an example right here. This is a guy I follow, and I bought several things from him, not from him, but through his Amazon affiliate links. And for example, he's reviewing this Sony A7 camera, right? I'm going to pause this really quick. And you'll notice, like right here, when he reviews it, it's usually a pretty long video. Now, this is the ad, but I'm guessing this video is probably like 20 odd minutes, because he'll go through all the features, the pros, the cons. And what's key to this, if you really want to do this successfully, you got to be honest. You got to really show the things you do and you don't like. A lot of people try to hype their Amazon reviews up, right? They talk about it's the most amazing thing ever. And the problem with this is people, they know it's BS. They're going to go on to the next person and look at what's not working, what is working. So this guy is really honest. That's what I like about him. He'll go buy a new camera, and if he doesn't like it, he'll send it back and he doesn't keep it. And he'll talk about, like, honestly, I wouldn't buy it. So he's killing, obviously his ability to get commissions through Amazon for that camera. But what it does, it builds loyal followers. It builds a loyal audience that when he recommends something else that he believes in, they're going to buy because they trust him and they know that he's not BSing them. So what I want to really point out real quick before we go any further is the number one thing is your audience. I don't care if you're doing it with method number one, like I'm teaching you, or method number two. The audience is the most important thing, because a business is not built on just one-time affiliate sales. Especially if you're an affiliate, it's built on reoccurring sales, people buying several different things from you because they trust you. So if you look like right here when he's reviewing the camera, down here he has his links. All these are Amazon links. So if you click on this, of course it goes over to the Sony camera, which this camera is $2,100. On average you get, say, around 4% commission. Some of it can go a little bit higher depending on what you're promoting. But you see, like right here, it's a decent chunk of change if a handful of people buy it. Now if you notice, he's had 31,000 people watch it. If a handful of people buy that, it can really equal a very, very good income. Now, with that being said, he's got hundreds and hundreds of videos, all linking out to different product reviews, so this can add up. Now, like I said, the problem with this method is that, with Amazon, in my opinion, there's two different ways to make really good money with it. One, you promote really expensive stuff. It's things like this, like camera equipment, electronics, things that have a higher price margin because it takes less people, and, when they buy it, you get a bigger commission. The second way is if you're in a niche that has this pure volume, like let's say something like fitness, or a lot of these, even these reviews, anything in tech and gadgets. When you're reviewing things like this, if you actually built a successful channel doing that, you're going to have millions. Like right here, he's got 389,000 subscribers and 44.6 million views. But he's been doing this for several years, right? And if you remember what I said in the beginning, the reason I don't like this method 100%, if you're actually trying to make a full-time income, something you can quit your job from, is you need tons of traffic. And a lot of people are out there, in my opinion, they're deceiving when they talk about how you can make tons of money from Amazon, yet like a lot of their income doesn't even come from that. And it's because of the fact that you're going to need a lot of sales in order to do this. Now, with people like this, they are making a full-time income, but they dedicated by creating a brand. They created a personal brand. Like his brand is him, or 𝐼𝐸𝐷𝐷𝐷. And basically, for everything he does, he's built a loyal audience that's going to keep buying from him. How most people are teaching it is you just go out there and say, maybe you buy one product and maybe a second product, and you're going to make a ton of money doing this. And it's going to take you a long time to do that, because your average person that's trying to even get in affiliate marketing in the first place, they probably don't have thousands of dollars to go out and buy tech gadgets in order to review. Now, what I'm going to show you in this second method is how I suggest doing it. And you don't even have to be on camera if you don't want to. You can use your Instagram, you can use Pinterest, you could even use Facebook. And if you even wanted to do paid advertising, it would work this way, because you're building Amazon efficiently and you're going to be able to get repeat sales, and you're going into niches that are viral in nature, but you can stay off camera if you don't want to. Now, if you want to do camera too, you can kill it. So what I'm showing you right here, this site is called whatmomslove.com. This is exactly how I built Amazon sites when I first started. When I first started in affiliate marketing like 5 years ago, or however long ago it was, I did all Amazon and AdSense, just because back then those were like the two most popular everybody taught to use. Amazon is trusted, you can link to the products, and then of course AdSense, if you don't know what that is, it's Google ads. So when you go to a website, you see the ads in the sidebar, those are from Google a lot of times. So that's how I built hundreds of my websites in all different niches. And the reason Amazon actually works pretty great is outside of things like fitness and make money online, which are the two bigger niches, so to speak, as far as profitability. When you start going into hobby niches and things like people really care about, like it's probably one of the easiest programs to find products. And not everything has like, digital products or services, which is what I really like to focus on. But you see, like right here, this girl gets 65,000 visits a month. That's pretty good. So I'm going to estimate she probably is making in the range of around 15,000, 20,000, maybe a little bit more, depending on how good she is at converting your audience. So here's the site, right? What Moms Love. And you notice, which I'm going to point out this in a minute, she's using Facebook, she's using Pinterest, she's using Instagram. But honestly, you could build, and when I looked at, most of her audience is coming from these two, Pinterest and Instagram. Facebook, not too big of a presence, and honestly, Facebook reach is kind of horrible when it comes to free traffic right now. So if you see right here, a lot of these articles, she's just writing articles, and I understand that means you have to create a website, right? But this is the difference between people that are going to kill it with Amazon and the people that aren't going to make that much money at all. So if you're serious about using Amazon and making a lot of money from it, this is how you want to do it, right? What's great though is these articles are not like super crazy. So I'm going to show you this one right here. 87 energy busting indoor games and activities. So a lot of it's just like a little bit of text. It has some really cool images. Honestly, you could do this with stock images. You wouldn't even have to take your own. And then of course, they link out to their thing. So if we look like right here, gift guide, the best indoor gross motor toys for active kids to get that energy out. And you see like right here, and to me, this kind of looks like a stock image. I don't know. This could possibly actually be her kids. But you see like right here, she's going down and she writes a basic article. And then we start getting down into where she's reviewing the toys. And then look, once she gets into the toys, it's like little short descriptions. This is honestly something that if you built up, and this is what I'm planning on doing later in the year, I'm going to go into many different niches now again, and I'm not going to write any of this stuff. Like honestly, I can't get passionate enough about writing articles on toys for kids. It's a great niche. Honestly, parenting and kids is a very, very profitable niche. And you see like right here, she's recommending this toy, and you click to it, and it goes to Amazon. Like I guarantee you, she's absolutely crushing it. And what's great is once she sends people over here, people by nature, because Amazon upsells you on everything, they're going to end up buying stuff that's not even kids' toys, things they need for at home, things that they want. If you're anything like me, by the time you check out of Amazon, you feel like you probably should check your bank account to see if you still have money left. And so as you scroll down here, she's doing the same thing. She's just, organizing it by age, and then of course, links out to Amazon. This is how you want to do it too. And what I see a lot of people make the mistake when they actually build Amazon, they like to use like the banners. Let me just exit that out. So they like to use banners like this, right? Like banners for the product. Personally, I find that what worked best for me, like when I do, and even now when I like to link to Amazon products that I use, whether it's something like, like my favorite book. This is a perfect example. Like there's not too many programs out there that you can promote books. There are some that you can actually promote books that have digital products on the back end, but like this you could find on Amazon, right? So I would link to it exactly how she's doing it. Now, of course, she's showing images of the toy. So let's actually, let's see if we link to the toy. If it has these images she's showing here. Yeah, so she's just grabbing the images off Amazon, which is good. She's putting images because when you're writing content, images make the post come to life. But she's linking with what's called contextual links, right? It's actually text inside of the links, and this is what converts well. And you notice this looks less spammy. It looks less salesy, like, hey, I'm trying to take your money, right? She's linking to the products inside of here. So if somebody looks at this and they're like, oh, that looks cool, they're going to want to go check it out. It looks less like you're trying to sell them something. And when you use things like Amazon, they actually have banners that have like the buy buttons and, add to cart and all that stuff. It just makes people feel like you're trying to sell them, which, most people for the most part don't like being sold to, but they like to make a buying decision on their own. So this is why I like creating sites like this. Now, this is what I said a minute ago. You can literally, if you want to hide behind your computer, right, you can do that with this because you can write the articles and then you can go over to somewhere, or you can outsource the articles that I talked about earlier. And you can go somewhere like Pinterest, which she's driving a lot of her traffic from Pinterest. And you see, like when you go to here, she's creating these boards and these pins. So let me see if I can find one on like toys and stuff for kids. Here we go. This is not toys for kids, but I see like gear for babies. Yeah, so like right here, she's linking back to her site. Yeah, so she's linking to an article here. And let's see if we can find affiliate links somewhere in here. Yep, right here. Maybe not. Bear with me for a second. This is off the cuff. Okay, this looks like she's actually, yeah, this is an actual direct affiliate program. So here's an example of what I honestly like to do. I like to find like actual direct affiliate programs. Now, she could actually be using Commission Junction, which is another big like physical products place. Now, what I want to point out really quick, what I like about the site that she's doing, and you see like right here, this is simple. You can make an image. You can make these images yourself. You don't even need a graphic designer. You can use a free tool called canva.com, and you literally put the image in here like anybody could do it. It's drag and drop. But what's great that she's doing here is she's building a real brand. She's building a personal brand. But here is where the money is, right? So you see like right here, join 300,000 plus subscribers and social media followers. Subscribe to our newsletter. Sign me up. This right here is the most valuable piece of real estate that she has. It's not her Amazon affiliate links to get commissions. And this is where most affiliate marketers go wrong. They're just trying to make a sell. They're not trying to build a real asset, right? But what you want to do is you want to build an asset. You want to build a business that's going to be around 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And honestly, if you build up something like this, you literally could flip it for like 18 plus months worth of revenue. So say she builds this up to $15,000 to $20,000 a month. At any given time, she could sell this website and make 18 months of revenue at least up front. If it's the right buyer, you can make even more. This was the model that I was in years ago. Excuse me. This was the model I was in years ago. I literally just created the websites, and my whole goal was to build up an asset, build up an email list, build up a site that people love, and then sell them off for 12 months, 18 months worth of revenue and cash out, and then build another site. That's why I was building hundreds of different websites. I built the brands, I built the website, and then the goal was to flip them. So why you want to build the email list, to go back to that, is that you have the opportunity to sell, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. You can keep bringing them back. So here, it's selling without selling, right? Once somebody gets on her email list, she creates a new blog post. It's a sales pitch disguised inside of content. So she can send people that new blog post, send them to the blog post, and they're scrolling through, and they're going through like right here, and they're like, oh man, this toy looks really cool. And next thing you know, they're going over to Amazon, and they're buying. You'll start getting sales every single day. Now, something that's important to note when we're talking about Amazon, right? You can't just build an email list. Like you can literally build a website, or I should say you can build an affiliate marketing business without a website. But you want to build an email list, right? But the difference is with Amazon, you need a website. Like they don't like when you actually just send people from your email list. They're one of the more picky ones. They want stuff like this. They want you to build an actual real property. They want you to build a real brand. So something like, the 𝐼𝐸𝐿𝐧, he's building a brand. The only difference is his is directly on YouTube, and then he's linking to the product. But before a lot of people started doing that with YouTube, this was the way that everybody did it. Now, you can see over here too, she's also using Instagram. She's building, an audience on Instagram. And then I don't know as far as what she does. I didn't research this one, but you notice she's linking back to her blog. Now, here's how I would personally do it. I would clean up shop on both. I would be doing Pinterest and I would be doing Instagram to run people back to my niche website. Obviously, if you're a guy, you're probably not going to go into the mom niche unless you're outsourcing it like I talked about. But regardless, there's a million different niches you can go into. I'll link to it in the description. I actually covered how to find profitable niches, and you can do this kind of stuff with that. What I would do though, I would build my brand, whatever my niche is, on both Pinterest and say Instagram, drive people back to my articles just like this. And then of course, I would also clean up shop by creating a YouTube channel. So if you're willing to be on videos, I found this girl, I don't know if she has anything affiliated with Amazon, but she's building in the parenting niche, right? She has 57,000 subscribers. She's creating all these different videos related to that kind of stuff. And then what I would do is in my description, just like this guy, or like right here, instead of linking to Amazon, I would link to a blog post. I'd link to a blog post where I'm actually selling the stuff there. And a lot of times what I would do to double dip, I would just take the same article I'm creating here. So if this one, how many does this say? If this one was like, let's just say it's 27 different baby strollers, something like that, right? I would literally just go on YouTube and I would sit here like what I'm doing right now, recording the screen, and I would talk about each one, which ones I like and which ones I didn't like. So I would get 2 bangs for my buck. Instead of just creating the piece of content, now I'd create a video around it and put it on YouTube besides driving traffic from Pinterest and Instagram. This is how you can literally build a reliable $10,000 plus a month business with Amazon if you actually are serious about doing this. The way most people are teaching, like I told you, like with this stuff, it's going to take you a long time to make even, honestly, probably a $3,000 to $5,000 a month income. Now, you could do it. It can happen. People do it. But if you really want to build it so it's money coming in every single day, it's an asset that you can grow and possibly even sell one day, but something that you don't have to worry about if you quit your job that your income may tank, this is the way to do it. You want to build a brand. You want to build an asset. And most importantly, you want to build this email list here because that's what's going to allow you to keep doing this years to come to sell those people's second products, third products. And if you decide later that you don't just want to sell Amazon, right? You want to actually go into, direct affiliate programs, which is where the real money's made. Then at that point, you have a list of people already to sell to. You could literally just decide, hey, Amazon is good, but it's not making me the type of money I want. So now I'm going to start promoting some of these products, and you already got people you can sell to. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on Amazon. I hope you got value from this. I hope this helps you clear up understanding how you can really build a real business with Amazon. If you like the video, make sure to smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. And once again, I will link to that how to pick profitable niches in the description. And if you had any questions, feel free to comment below and let me know, and I'd be happy to answer them below. Take care.